What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Sunday edition. It was supposed to be the day before the burn, but as you guys can see here, it has been moved. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I got some notes over here. We're gonna talk about brains, deactivated brains, transferable brains, non-transferable brains. How will the system determine that the next brain is going to be worth 200 peppercoins more, or does the brain need to be minted, whatnot? We'll take a look at some of that, and we're going to do something really interesting. We're gonna try to calculate how much is a brain credit, and I'm gonna give a shout out to, I forget who it was. It was one of the viewers was trying to calculate like how much it would be for one brain credit if we get all the credits get done via the burn. We'll take a look at that. So let's start with the news. This just fresh out of the oven about, I don't know, 40 minutes ago or so. Peppercoin Base AI community, we want to take a moment to update you on the upcoming Burn for Brains event. We are updating the schedule by 48 hours to accommodate additional audit time. The burn is now planned to commence at 4:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is in the United States. It's the eastern side of it. So if you are in the same time zone as New York, Florida, that is the time that was chosen to try to fit as much people as possible worldwide. So the burn got moved to the 2nd of October, that is this upcoming Wednesday. Within this time, an announcement will also be made regarding the grace period snapshot. So please wait for official confirmation of the snapshot before unstaking. Okay, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, hopefully nobody has done anything here, okay? Hopefully you haven't unstaked. Just wait till we get from the official pages, when we can actually unstake. You want them to take this snapshot. If they take this snapshot and you have unstaked your peppercoin, you're going to lose all your rewards. So please have a little patience. Also another 48 more hours, after waiting this long. It's no big deal, my opinion. I know some people in the comments, they start overreacting, but to me, it makes no difference. I'm still collecting my base rewards, so what is there to lose? All right, so then there's that. Okay, so that means that the grace period, talking about that, it's probably going to be 24 hours before. So it'll be 4/20th, around there, okay? Wait for, the official pages to say something. But it should be around 4:20 p.m. October 1st on Tuesday. That's when the grace period should start. And when it should end around 4:20 p.m. on Thursday, October the 3rd. All right. Hope you guys got all that down. All right, guys, if you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Something very small for you guys, but something huge for the channel. And I still got some other stuff that I want to share with you guys that I think you are going to really appreciate. Let's just take a quick look at Peppercoin's price. It's gone down a little bit. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, Based AI. Based AI has also gone down a little bit. These are probably good entry points in my opinion. All right, now let's talk about this acquiring the brain. The burn method. You burn 1,000 peppercoin, right? For the first one, increases 200. Okay, we've beaten this thing over and over and over again. Okay, the brain is an ERC 721. It's issued immediately upon burn. We know we're getting 1,000 brain credits. Now, the brain itself, if you mint a brain via the burn method, you can actually transfer it. I would imagine you can sell it, right, in whichever way you want to. You want to get 100,000 peppercoins for this brain? If somebody's willing to pay for it, then you get 100,000 peppercoins. I don't know, 50,000, 10,000. You want base tokens for this brain? I mean, I would imagine that you can barter whatever it is that you want to trade this for, but you can actually transfer it. So you can actually send this to someone else if someone else is interested. Burn method. Now, the stake method, this one, okay, is non-transferable. So once you unstake your 1,000 Pepe coin, this will be, let me see, because it says here, this would be a deactivation. Okay, only brains acquired via staking can be deactivated. The deactivation process requires the return of the ERC-721 token to the brain contract. This will unlock the owner's stake Pepe coin. They'll get their Pepe coin back. Once they return the brain, the owners get the Pepe coin back. Once a brain is deactivated, the available supply of brains that can be acquired via base AI portal goes up by 1. If you have a brain that you acquire via staking, yes, you could get your Pepe coin back, but you forfeit your brain. If you burn to get a brain, then you can transfer that. I would think that that also applies even if you buy a certain percentage of a brain, okay, a portion of it. I think you could still transfer that amount. There's something else here that I want to point out, and it has to do with these rewards. Okay, so there was somebody also in the comments that was saying, like, why would somebody want to have a non-active brain versus an active one? Okay, and this has nothing to do with deactivation in the sense of, you want to return the brain that you rented. This is more in the sense of your brain either working or not working, you doing something with it or not. And so what ends up happening is, if you are not doing anything with your brain, that will determine, or if you are doing something, that will determine how much brain tokens you will be getting. And so if you don't do anything in your brain, a non-active brain, you purchase it and you just let it sit there. So the idea is that you're going to be getting first year 13,000 tokens for just the privilege of owning this brain. Now, that's if you don't do anything with your brain. But if you start doing something with your brain, okay, and now your brain is active, then the minimum that you will be able to get, let me see if I can find it here. An active brain owners are estimated to earn between 30,000 to 80,000. That is very significantly more than the 13,000 for just having a brain. But the whole point that I'm trying to make here is, how do we activate, okay, make this brain active so we could earn more than just 13,000? That's going to be for the first year. The second year could be 8,000, it could be 5,000, it could be 3,000. So how can we activate this brain? And I think I found the way to do it, and that is by either having miners, validators, something going on in your brain. Now, I was thinking about this, and since anything, I mean, my Mac computer, I think my iPad, if it has good, I guess, good amount of memory, because that's the whole thing. It just has to have, you just have to pretty much give up permanent memory, okay, for this brain. You have to sacrifice your memory, right? And so if that is the case, I was thinking, oh man, what if I take, I have like 2 iPads that I'm not doing anything with. What if I take those 2 iPads? Or what if I take, my computer right now, I'm using it. Even if I'm thinking, well, what if I buy another Mac, right? $1,000, more or less. I just make that a validator. And I take my base AI tokens that I have, and I actually stake those with my validator. Then I think at that point, my brain would be active. And if that's the case, now my minimum is not any longer 13,000, but it should be 30. If somebody knows a little better than that, let me know. You can let me know in the comments. But I think that sounds about right, because here it doesn't say anything of any minimum. It says any users can stake base to any brain or to any specific validator, including one they own. Users earn staking rewards from the emissions allocated to the validator they are staked to. Okay. To begin staking, users select a brain associated with a validator and delegate their stake amount to that brain. To become a validator or miner, you must run a permanent memory operation, yada yada. And so you see, it doesn't say anything about, like how, like if there's a minimum. It just says about active and inactive. See, it just talks about active brain. I'm thinking about it. If that is the case, then once again, it probably makes, there's more of a case to actually try to get the one brain for myself. Because then, if that's the case, man, I would love to get 30,000, at least 30,000 base tokens annually would be, I mean, amazing. Now, let's get to more information here. Okay. The staking Peppercoin route, the burning Peppercoin route, and we're gonna use this number because we're gonna do some calculations here. Because somebody, like I said, somebody in the comments, was trying to calculate something, and I was like, oh man, this person is really getting into something good. And so today I was messing around with the calculator and, well, gonna show you what I found. All right, so here is the deal. For every 1,000 brain credits, okay, for every 1,000. So the first 1,000 brain credits are gonna cost you 1,000 Peppercoin. This doesn't mean that a brain needs to be minted, okay, so that the price can go up 200 Peppercoins. It's once the first 1,000 brain credits are minted, boom, that's it. The next 1,000 is going to cost 1,200. The third 1,000 brain credits are going to cost 1,400, and so on and so forth. Whether people want to, use those credits to mint a brain or not, it don't matter. It makes no difference. At the end of the day, is what determines how many Peppercoins you're burning is how many brain credits are being produced, I guess you could say. All right, so we got that. Now, let's see here. What was the other thing? Okay, yeah. And so the last thing that I want to show you guys is how much will a brain credit cost in terms of US dollars. And of course, for that, we need to take the current price of Peppercoin. Current price of Peppercoin says $3.27. So this price is only going to apply if the Peppercoin price doesn't change. Okay. We're going to find out how much it would cost in US dollars every single brain credit if we were to mint all 1,024 brains in one day. This is just for illustrative purposes, but it's gonna give you guys a very, very detailed piece of information of the value of these credits. We just saw that the price was $3.27, right? Let's see. $3.27. Yeah. All right. So now that we are going to multiply times this 107,563,530. Okay. So 107. Let's see. Let's get the calculator back. So we're multiplying that times 107,563,530. Boom. And we get 351,732,743. Okay. Now, how many brain credits will there be in total? Well, this is how many brain credits there are going to be in total. Okay. Is 1,024,000. So now we're going to take this amount and we're going to divide this by 1,024,000. Guys, look at that. Look at that price. That's how much one brain credit should be worth at today's price, okay, which I think we are on the lower end, okay, because I think Peppercoin continues to bounce off from the 320 something ish. and it bounces right back up. So I think we are at support right now, but I don't know. Can it break down? It can. I mean, anything can happen. But the higher the price of Peppercoin goes, the higher the price of each brain credit. That's absolutely insane. I don't know. I mean, if we divide this by, so a Peppercoin price is $3.27. That's how many, in Peppercoin terms, how much each brain credit really should be worth, more or less. This is like the average price, like evenly throughout the entire, all brain credits get minted. 105 Peppercoins. That is absolutely insane. Now, is that the fair value? I don't know. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, at that point, you're talking about you burn 1,000 Peppercoins or 1,050 Peppercoins for 10 brain credits. That's insane. I don't know. Maybe, in a situation like that, I would probably just hold on to my Peppercoins. Honestly, I don't know. But just food for thought, guys. Those that are going to get their hands on these brain credits, they are going to be absolutely crazy in price. Now, if the brain credits cost that much, that's why I tell some people, and I've been going back and forth in some of the comments, some people, they can't perceive Peppercoin even going to $100, right? I get that. It's almost like, well, that's just too much to go up. But I mean, just think about market cap. Think about, like, this is crazy, that $343, okay, for a brain credit, ultimately, at today's current price. I don't know. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. I hope this was useful. I hope that this continues to, encourage you guys, help you guys to learn more and ultimately to help you, whatever route you want to take. None of this is financial advice, as it never is. This is just for entertainment purposes. We have no idea if Peppercoin's price will go up tomorrow or not. But for me, if I were to invest right now, currently, I have changed my stance and I am going to shoot to try to get a whole brain for myself. But if I don't, hey, listen, my Peppercoins will do just fine. But that's for me. Everybody has a different risk tolerance and you have your own journey to walk. And so appreciate you guys. I normally don't make a Sunday video. I just felt the importance because I thought that tomorrow we were gonna get the burn. But then as I was already getting prepared for it, they changed the time and I was like, you know what, whatever, let me just do the video anyways and I'll just shoot it out. And I hope you guys do enjoy it. Guys, I really appreciate you so much and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.